Hello everybody and thank you much for watching. In this video I'd like to show the newer version of WIMAXIT portable display with HDR. Let's begin. Before talking about the monitor, I would like to show you a couple of things that was included in the box. I received the cover case, which is, to be honest, feels very flimsy. It feels that it's gonna, well, it will protect the screen from a scratch, but I don't feel that it's gonna protect that good compared to the previous model cover case, where it's basically very strong cardboardy feel, and it had this magnetic flap which is basically attaches and stops monitor from opening or stops cover from opening by accident, where the new one doesn't have any magnets built in whatsoever, so it can open up by mistake and obviously in a bag or somewhere, and I don't know, it just doesn't feel very safe with this cover. Good thing about it is the holes matches up compared to the previous model. So I can take this off and I put the older one on to protect this new monitor. So that's a good thing that they kept the holes in the same location, so you can swap if you already have an older version of a WIMAXIT portable display. In the box I found the UK wall plug, USB type A to USB type C cable to power the monitor, USB type C to USB type C cable to connect my Galaxy device, HDMI cable included as well if I want to connect, let's say, Xbox or PS4 or something like that who outputs the HDMI video. Two small screws to connect the cover to the back of the monitor, and a branded and designed cleaning cloth, which is very useful because this monitor is absolutely fingerprint magnet and I had to clean this quite well, or try to clean quite well, before recording this video. A couple of things I want to mention about the screws. The newer model it has the smaller screws included. I hope you can see that's the smaller screw, the newer model, and this is the older one. So there are quite a big difference between them, but the smaller one I would say is easier to lose, but it's very useful if I want to connect this monitor to a back or to a monitor arm. So if I turn a monitor around, you will see that there is a for VESA mount connection. There is a two holes to attach the cover to this, and like I said, the older model cover will fit. So I'm gonna take these two small screws and I'm just gonna so slightly put them into the holes, just enough to catch them in, and I'm gonna bring my monitor arm. And the smaller screws is useful for me because the VESA mount that I'm using on this monitor mount arm, it has the holes here slightly bigger than you need to be, so it means that I can put the screw through, and like older model, as you can see, just don't want to fit. With a new one, I can put it on and boom, that's it, mounted in like seconds. Take it off and put it on again, and I can put an extra two at the bottom, and that's it, the monitor is mounted. The good thing, obviously, like I said, these screws are small and it's definitely going to fit with my setup. The downside is they only included two. I wish they include a full set of screws that I would need to mount to any VESA mount, but obviously it's a portable display, so I don't think they're gonna they think that you're gonna use it as a mounted display. But that would be nice if they include full set of screws, or the separate set of screws that was specifically made for the mounts, like with a Phillips screw head or something just easier to mount it on. But overall, that's fine. If they included these two, I'm gonna use these two. Let's go over the connection. So on this side, going from this corner, we have full-size HDMI, we have USB Type-C to connect your device, we have USB Type-C to power this device, and this only for powering. And next one is USB Type-B as OTG adapter, so you can connect, let's say, USB key or USB keyboard, mouse, game controller, and we have a left speaker. And on the other side, we have right speaker. This model has the two speakers. Going from this corner now, we have a headphone jack, and we have a button to cancel the menu options, and we have like a dialing button with a press in, which acts as a menu switch, which is absolutely amazing compared to the previous model, where it had these 5 buttons, which took me forever to learn which button does what. Before turning this monitor on, last thing I want to mention is about the screen. This monitor, the newer model, is all glass. The front bit is all glass. Obviously, it's going to be a fingerprint magnet, absolutely, but it's all glass, and it's very good thing what they changed, because comparing to the previous model that I have, there was a frame slightly raised around the monitor, which is great. It's going to protect the monitor if you're going to put upside down, but it creates small gaps in the corner, especially. Obviously everywhere it creates a gap when you press it just a bit, but there is a gap nearly permanently visible in the corners where the dust can get in and can damage the monitor. So enough yapping, let's get everything connected. So I'm going to use the USB wall plug, USB UK wall plug and USB cables that is being supplied just to power this up, just to see how it's performing. One thing to note before plugging the power, it doesn't matter if you by accidentally gonna plug it into a wrong USB-C cable, it's still gonna power the monitor, but nothing's gonna happen, it's just not gonna function as you expect. So I'm using the top USB Type-C connection, USB Type-C port to supply power, and the bottom one is using USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable to connect to my Galaxy Tab S6, which is going to be used in this video. So right now what I'm seeing is 1920 by 1080p resolution at 60 Hz. Menu shows up on the bottom right corner. Compared to the previous model, it was in the middle of the screen, which was okay to navigate through menus, but menu layout was so confusing, and this one is much better. The menu, like I said, is very easy to control. It took me less than 5 seconds to figure out, okay, this does that, no problems. Okay, I can control it, where I used to spend minutes and lots of minutes just to try to figure out which button does what. Obviously, it's a touchscreen display, so you can control the monitor if you can press on the button correctly. Control the monitor with the fingers with no problems at all. You go and drag the window here, drag it here, close it. Let's say I want to open, I don't know, the browser. Let's open the browser. Let's open Samsung DeX subreddit group. Move around. It's very responsive, no problems at all. Once I start moving, it moves straight away. No issues with that. So maximize, keep up and down. Let's say I want to read this post much better, zoom in and out, so monitor input works well. There's a video on YouTube which if I go to a local TV store, they're always showing this video on the LG monitors, and it's basically showing their capabilities of HDR, etc. So I'm going to use the same video here on this monitor. All the credit goes to video creators. It's nothing to do with me. I'm just going to use the video just to demonstrate this monitor capability. So I'm just going to wait for ad to finish. Let's pause that. Let's increase the volume, full screen the video. Let's quickly get this, come on, from somewhere from here. And that's the video that I'm always seeing in the TV shops here in UK when they demonstrating the TV, LG TVs more specifically. And right now what I'm seeing looks absolutely stunning. I mean, it feels like I'm literally there watching this happening. Obviously, I need to clean all the fingerprints to make sure that I'm gonna get even better picture, because like I said, this monitor is absolute fingerprint magnet. But from where I'm looking, oh, I nearly knocked it down. From where I'm looking, it looks so real. So it's one of the best, probably the best portable display I have seen so far with my old eyes, and it looks absolutely amazing. If you want to get this monitor, I'll leave a link in the description below to the Amazon seller page. I have no affiliates with that link whatsoever. They not paid me to do this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the description, in the comment section below. Let me know what's your favorite portable display. Will you gonna use this one? Because I will definitely gonna start using this, because the picture quality on this one looks absolutely better compared to the previous model. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.